I have a lifetime of playing video games. At one point, I was, maybe one of the best Quake players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
The Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
On June 28th, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon Reeve Musk would have you believe that he came from humble beginnings. And by humble beginnings, we of course mean he was born into a family that was already far better off than his current-day self would have you believe. He likely made the claim that he's a self-made man. Then there's the factor of the now infamous Zambian emerald mine. While this part of his family fortune has been disputed by Elon in more recent years, in 2014, the man himself openly admitted to his father and family's ownership of an emerald mine.
You think about like StarCraft, any game where a lot of people are playing. To rise to the top, you have to be exceptional, period, as a human being.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world or the top 20? Wow, in Diablo.
Yeah.
Consider that he hasn't done anything that NASA hasn't already done. The actual space frontier is still held by NASA.
In the crypt, reacting to Quinn, reacting to Elon Musk, potentially. There's no way he played that account. Like, I'm sorry. I think he bought the account or somebody played it for him. 100 fucking percent.
The less fuckable reimagining of Billy Zane's character in Titanic. Truly, the man has range. Elon has made news all year, from test launching the most powerful rocket ever built, to just this week having to recall 2 million cars due to safety concerns. He even challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a cage fight, to which Zuckerberg replied, "Send me location."
This Elon Musk cryptocurrency just went on national television to tell people their grannies should invest their life savings into it.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new department of the government. I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien, because there's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously he's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and NBs, we gotta talk about Elon Musk and his hilarious house of cards. The fact that it has finally folded in on itself over pretending to be a turbo virgin gamer instead of simply a cringy victim of divorce court. How his knowledge of Path of Exile is no different than that of electric vehicles, space travel, or social media. Join me today as we point and laugh at the world's richest fail son as he alienates the very core of his support, which allowed him to bolster the very power he wields today. I'm Nolsey, and I make videos about things I find interesting. Please like the video and subscribe to find your way back here. On that note, let's get into it. From his humble beginnings as the son of an emerald mine owner, electrical and mechanical engineer, as well as property developer, the gigantic trust fund he leveraged to commit fraud against U.S. taxpayers to the tune of $465 billion. That is a lot of doubloons. Elon Musk, once a liberal darling, with Obama's inauguration speech essentially being written about him.
Solar power, Tesla, re-energized space program, astronauts to Mars.
Turned weird groiper neocon, lying about how good he is at video games like Path of Exile, StarCraft, and Diablo. If you're unaware, for about a decade now, Elon Musk has starkly claimed to be one of the top 20 players globally of whatever ARPG was most popular at the time, while also claiming to be a grandmaster StarCraft player. As an aside, I always laughed at the latter, as I frequently made the top 200 on US servers back when StarCraft 2 released, even forming a short friendship with Stephen Destiny Bonnell II, another deranged, terminally online grifter, though he's probably best known for his leaked sex tape where he throated a bona fide neo-Nazi. That's a story for another day, however. Let's crack into the hubristic collapse of Elon Musk's position as a figurehead of the revived Gamergate movement. Earlier this week, Twitch streamer and Kiwi Quinn69TV pointed out that Elon Musk was currently number 7 on the Path of Exile 2 hardcore ladder, an ARPG in its hardest mode, where if your character dies, it's permanently lost forever, losing hundreds, if not potentially thousands of hours of invested game time and having to start over from scratch. This is extraction shooters on steroids, just in a hack and slash format. Path of Exile 2 released on December 6th of 2024, or just over a month ago, and every other person in the top 10 has VOD upon VOD on their Twitch, Kick, or YouTube channels of themselves grinding for 60 plus hours a week, sometimes 40 hours at a time to reach the level that they are currently. At the time of the discovery, Elon Musk had the highest level of them all, even though he's been living at Trump's Mar-a-Lago and apparently leading some pseudo new branch of the United States government that no one can figure out exactly what it does. So surely he isn't doing anything important. Certainly he didn't have the time to grind passive exile 6 days a week as if he was punching a clock at the ball crushing facility.
Let me try to give you a quick understanding as to how hard it is to get to that level. 2 weeks into the league, when people are playing the game, literally, they're staying up 40 to 50 hours without sleeping, only playing Path of Exile, and they are the most try-hard guys in the world. The highest ranked player on the Hardcore Trade League was level 93. Currently, what is their highest ranked player? They're level 97, same as Elon Musk. So, I mean, he effectively has been playing, pretty much just doing nothing except playing Path of Exile. So let's just go over some of the things that happened. He opens up his bank, and he goes to a tab called Elon's Maps, which immediately is a little bit of a red flag because I don't know why you would refer to yourself in third person, but okay, he does that. Anyone who's level 97 is, and you know, we're talking one of the most efficient players in the game, period. There is no way you would do that. Why just like sitting there like some sort of geriatric old man clicking this node, expecting something to happen, and then he finally kind of gives up after a while. He then goes on to loot items off the ground. He starts dragging them into his bag. Like, I don't even know how to describe to you how painful that is to anyone who actually plays the game. He starts killing monsters. He starts obliterating monsters with his character. But what becomes obviously apparent...
Chaos Orb, no loot filter.
Filter is like, no, he's just running past Chaos Orbs. He just ran past the Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orbs are one of the most important currencies, and they're also really rare. I have about 140 Exalts. I have like 9 Chaos Orbs.
So what I'm doing here is just boosting my shield before battle by meditation. Meditation before battle is always good.
I just don't get it. The richest man in the world feels the need to flex as if he is some sweaty virgin who hasn't seen sunlight since the beginning of December. But what is it all for? Couldn't he have just said he was learning to play these games and stream himself doing that? Wouldn't the Elon stands support him if he did literally anything legitimately? I understand he never has accomplished a single thing for himself, but come on, man. What is the point with a damn video game? Clearly, I've been doing it all wrong, grinding out nukes or getting to iridescent in Call of Duty, when I clearly could just outsource it to China, where Elon's passive exile account is constantly accessing the game from. He doesn't even understand the gear that is on his supposed character, even though to attain these items would take tens of hours of trading and hundreds of hours of grinding to achieve. I just don't understand how anyone could be so bolsterous to expect an entire gaming community to not recognize a fraud, as they fundamentally do not understand the game they are claiming to play, aren't using loot filters, and are leaving Chaos Orbs on the ground. This entire situation is just silly and absolutely hilarious that it is his downfall with his most avid dick riders.
Elon Musk, the god gamer, he doesn't play with a loot filter. The only thing Elon does pick up are maps, because the default in-game loot filter highlights those. Those things are worthless. The actual items of value that he should be picking up, that he would have had to pick up in order to get the gear, leave it on the ground. Anyone who's been playing the game and is a complete expert, we're talking he's cleared thousands of maps. He's been playing that character for hundreds of hours. He's going to be pretty damn good at, playing the character. He gets to the boss. He's fighting the boss, and I want to say for about 10 seconds, he sits there and he's out of mana. Mana is a resource in this game where you need it in order to use your abilities. He just sits there, default attacking the boss without activating his mana flask. Anyone who's played the game and understands the character would understand, like, oh, I'm not doing any damage because I'm out of mana. Elon Musk takes 10 seconds
However, Quinn also got the absolute proof that it couldn't be Elon piloting this character, as the character was grinding away at the same time Elon Musk was cozying up to Germany's neo-Nazi candidate for prime minister. Though I guess he is just that god tier of a gamer. I think the worst news out of all of this is that the character that Elon claims to be his has since died, and rumors suggest that Elon may have been piloting it when it died, somehow letting it die to entry-level monsters that were handpicked for him to beat up on, so he wouldn't kill the actual account owner's pride and joy. I'm sure that the people that put in the blood, sweat, and cum to create this monster of a character got paid well, but I can't help but wonder if it was one of the peasant slaves Elon hired who messed up, causing the character to die. Did Elon dispatch a hitman or fly to China himself to get even? Truly the most absurd thing we've talked about here on the channel, and if you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to find your way back, like the video, and comment your thoughts below. Until next time, leave me alone.
First impressions can make a mess of perception. Send this message.